Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Shahira. I'm from Group 3. I will introduce my group member. My group member is Farid Hazimi, Lipuhui, Muhammad Khairul Faiz, Nur Hidayati Ahmad, Arif Mazhar, and Muhammad Aiman bin Karim. This is the design criteria of the proposed two lanes roadway. The area is rural area. It is a secondary road. The projected ADT is 1,000 to 3,000. The design speed is 60 km per hour. Pavement type is 1 to 1 meter minus. The travel lane width is 2.75 meter for each lane. The outside shoulder is 2 meter. The middle lane is 3 meter. Drainage ditches at both road shoulders. Pavement crown is 1.5%. Right of way ROW 20 meter. The bridge design length is 1,400 meter. The bridge shoulder width is 1 meter. This is the graphic of the proposed two-lane roadway. As mentioned before, the right of way is 40 meter, and this is the travel lane and others. This is the profile of proposed two lane. This is the endpoint of Jalan Semangku, and that is the endpoint of Jalan Mahasan. This is the elevation and station for every point of vertical curve PVC and PBT. Next, I will pass for my friend.
Okay, now I will proceed our group presentation. I will explain about the curve 1. As you can see, is properties of curve 1. All the calculations have included in our report. So we have section for VC, section for VT, PVI, section for lowest point, elevation of PVC, elevation of PVI, elevation of PVT, and also elevation of lowest points. Next is the second curve. Okay, this also I have stated in a report all the calculations. Okay, next.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Aiman. So this is the graph of profile of our proposal and the cut and fill. As you can see, this each of the curve that are calculated in the previous slide have been labeled here. So this is the endpoint of Jalan Mahasan, and that is the endpoint for Jalan Semangku.
Good day. So I'm going to present the discussion. Right. This two-way road, right? The assumption that it has a low and intermediate traffic level, so we decided to follow the design standard of R3. And the design standard provides the secondary standard for two-way flow. So the design speed for this R3 design standard is 60 km per hour, and for the width length, I'm sorry, this stated 3 meter here, but it is actually 2.75 meter, and with the outside shoulders 2 meters. Minimum effort is the main key in designing this road because of the limited budget, which means that we want to minimize the effort, of course. However, after our calculation for the effort fill and cut and fill, we found that we have an excess of cut volume with 39,186.5 meter cube. By minimizing earth moving and maximizing the use of the existing soil, we are able to achieve balance between the cut and fill volumes. Instead, since we got excess cut, then we put it in the fill section so we can minimize the cost, right? According to the Arhan technique, the length of the vertical curve should be as long as possible. This is because if the length is it's very long, means that the slope will be lesser, it's safer. In our design, the vertical curve here is provided as least 1.5 times the value of 10 mm. So, in other words, we have provide the longer side distance, which is sufficient distance for the clear vision ahead. So, the purpose is to minimize the road accidents and to confirm that the road will function ideally and goodly. Okay, thank you. I pass it to my friend.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Khairul Faiz. Now I would like to present about our cross section of the road, which is at Jalan Semambu and Jalan Mat Hassan. Right. Okay. Okay, as you see before, this is the cross section at the intersection. Okay, we have cross junction. So here there are some element that we propose on the cross section, which is the existing road. We will have the cross section, which will then form 4 ways intersection. Okay, so for this section road, we have decided to design cross road with traffic light because, as you all know, at the intersection we have so many conflict because there are 4 ways. So we propose to have the traffic light rather than the roundabout flyover. Okay, so next is traffic light. Of course, we have to propose traffic light, so we have to implement the control device for that 4 junction. As I mentioned just now, there are 4 ways, so the conflict will happen. So to avoid the more conflict, so we'll avoid the traffic light. Okay. Beside traffic light, we also propose several traffic sign and also the safety features. So there are some traffic features that we are proposed to do, which is we have the speed limit sign. Because as we know, our proposed road is have some elevation which is downhill, so we have proposed some signal. Okay, for example, bridge. Okay, we also have bridge and also the guardrail. Okay, and so other safety and also signal. Okay, so our road, we have proposed our road to use the flexible pavement, flexible type of pavement, which is use the what we call it the mixture of aggregate and also bitumen. Okay, so as it's a combination bitumen ratio of asphalt mixture, and also they can be deformation, cracking, water and moisture damage. Because as you all know, flexible road is much more easy to handle, so we can construct easily and so we can maintain the, we call it maintenance. Yes, of course. Okay, next is this is the mixture of our roadway purpose, aggregate crushed stone, sand, fine, and also the operation of bitumen. Okay, so I think it is wise to choose flexible pavement in this project since its cost for initial construction low. Okay, flexible is very low as compared to what we call it, other pavement which is cement, rigid. Yes, rigid pavement is very costly. Okay, and easy hard to maintain. So our proposed road, which is in Jalan Semambu and also Jalan Mat Hassan, is we use the flexible type of pavement. Okay, so I will pass to my friend.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Hidayat binti Ahmad. So this figure is about a bridge section that we have choose to design. The girder bridge proposed because it is the design that use limited budget but still provide the safety to the traffic operation and user of the bridge. It is also use less space than other design of bridge. Okay, this is the bridge design that we propose.
Yeah, Assalamualaikum and good morning. My name is Arif bin Mazwa. So as for the recommendation, our group has to recommend about the most economical alignment and the most standard and the density of the road system. It is necessary for us to be able to calculate the cost of the earthwork of the design. So, other recommendation is the best design is the design that can cut the cost of transportation and the construction of the project. Next, to get a more accurate result, we have to determine the most optimal design that is suitable with the reality, and the horizontal alignment also have to be considered. So, as for conclusion, our group has proposed a 2-lane state road after considering the safety, comfort, and also the budget. So, the proposed road is mainly guided by arahan technique for determination of the speed and geometric design. We are also able to design the proposed road profile in terms of vertical alignment and achieve the level of traffic safety comfort. The design also follows the reasonable budget provided by the road safety. And lastly, we are also able to provide an alternative way for the citizen in between Jalan Semambu and Jalan Maasan. Thank you. That's all from our group.